at Cahuenga West and Barnum, Barham, there's an office building. And there was a production company by the name of Fishman Freer. And I went upstairs, and on the floor they had wooden cutouts of the Hawaiian Islands. And I had to jump from one island to the other when we did this presentation. And Bill Hart from Columbia was there, and NBC guys were there, and I asked these inane questions, and they bought the show. No pilot. No pilot. And so we went to Hawaii. We did 56 shows in 8 days. Okay? Had some funny things happen. Had some funny things happen over there. There was a big wind machine, and they put real money in the wind machine, you know, and it spun around, and the winning contestant got to stay in there and grab as much money as they could. So, and they lost about, I think, over the days, they lost almost $3,000, money just flying everywhere. And rather than putting dumb money in there, they didn't. So I remember they came to me and they said, we have put a bill in there with a new Mercedes. It's because they wanted to advertise. A brand new Mercedes is in there. And I would say, okay, Mr. Announcer, what's in there? Well, we have $50,000 and a brand new Mercedes. And blah, blah, blah. So they put the Mercedes in there, and the guy goes in there, and the first day he pulls it out. So the way the game worked is, okay, George, you stand right here now. We're going to start taking the bills out of there. If a bill comes out, you can take it, but if a $2 bill comes out, you lose everything. So they knew the Mercedes that they just bought for cash was in there. And so the guy grabs it out of all these thousands of bills. He gets in there. So I say, okay, first bill out. Look what you won. You just won $100. How about that? Now you want to stop? You want to go on? He said, no, I want to go on. I said, well, remember now, $2 bill comes up, you lose everything. I want to go on. I said, okay. So now the Mercedes bill is next. And I say, okay, if a $2 bill comes up, you're out. The producer holds up, offer him a kitchen. I said, tell you what I'll do. Tell you what I'll do. I'll give you the $100 and a kitchen if you'll quit right now. Nope, I'm going on. You know, the guy producer holds up, offer him a living room. So I said, I'll give you a kitchen and a living room. I mean, this went on. He says, no, I'm going on. And he gave it on, and he won that Mercedes the first day out.
You knew the show was not a good one?
Oh, it was awful. I mean, you know, we got all of our contestants from out on Oahu on the windward side. You know, I mean, I literally asked the question, who was buried in Grant's tomb? I literally asked that question. And it was tough out there, man. You know, we were out in the windward side, and it was tough. It was tough. We were in a little town called Kahuku. I saw a guy get killed in the hotel one night.
A random mugging?
No, a guy came in. He wanted to get in the hotel was called the Kuilima at the time. It's not called that now. He wanted to get in the bar, and he'd been drinking, and this big Tonganese guard said, you can't come in. He said, okay. So he went out in the car and got a gun and came in and shot the guy, the big Samoan guy. So I saw a gang fight in the lobby of the hotel one afternoon. It was tough. We were told not to go off the grounds because they didn't like the haoles.
What was the purpose of jumping the islands of Hawaii in the office?
Well, originally what they wanted to do, they wanted to involve all of the Hawaiian Islands. Okay, now we're going to go over here to you know, Kauai. Okay, I got a question about Kauai and all of this, you know, and you know, and we shot it. We did 56 shows in 8 days, and it rained every day at lunchtime. But then the sun would come out, and we'd play the game, and it was crazy. And you had to bless the set because if you didn't bless the set, all kinds of bad things would happen. And so I remember we went out there, and here was a Catholic priest with a Hawaiian shirt on and a backwards collar blessing the set, you know. Because if you didn't do that, the Minahunis, or the little people over there, would get you, you know. The first day we were shooting, the producers had a meeting with a guy by the name of General Brooks at the Air Force station there, Naval Air Force, I don't know. And he said, could you please not fly any airplanes over? And General Brooks said, absolutely, we'll take care of that. So we're shooting the first day, and all of a sudden, chung, 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 here comes a helicopter, chung, 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 chung. And I see the producer, Ed Fishman, running to the phone, and he's screaming and yelling and screaming and yelling, and chung, 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 chung. They got to the general. It was funny. And the producer was going with the model on the show. And bless their heart, they got married, and they're still married, and they're a wonderful couple. But she would sit with me. She said, "I got to negotiate my contract." I said, "I'm not going to negotiate your contract. You're sleeping with a producer. I don't have any pull. You do, you know." But it was fun.